Hey there! Let's try working with the transformations of an exponential function. Here is the question. F of x is equal to 4 to the power of x. We will work with that and we will get to see what happens when we do this to the function. There are some questions, which is first state the transformations. Then we have sketch it, and then get the domain and range. Remember that the general formula for exponential functions is g of x equals ab to the power of k times x minus d plus c. Let's start by seeing what transformations we have. Well, the full function would have been, if we plug in, instead of this f, we plug in the f that we are given. So that would be g of x is equal to 0.5. Plug in our f base that was given. And the reason that I have this negative x is because it says that we're going to have to take the function and just put the negative on the x. Alright, so what else do we have here? We have a being equal to 1/2, so a vertical compression by a factor of 1/2. And then we have k being negative, is negative, and then c is 2, so this k being negative is a reflection in the y-axis, while the c being 2 is a translation of 2 units up. Now let's graph the function. Some teachers may want to see all the steps of getting to the transformation. In that case, you should graph a version of the function with each of the 3 transformations applied one at a time. I have it here done on Desmos. Over here we have all the functions. So we start with the base, and then we are going to first apply the a, and you can see how it kind of creates a little bit of a different looking function. Here we're going to put that negative so it gets reflected, and then plus 2 so it gets translated. By the way, to explain what each one of these are, for a, we can answer that this is a vertical compression by a factor of 1/2. Here we have a reflection in y-axis, and here we have a translation 2 units up. Alright, so we have explained our transformations, and then we have graphed it. Here this can count as our sketch. You could have also done a table of values if you wanted to get an actual sketch of it. And then the other thing for domain and range. Alright, so the rule is that for the domain, it will always be x is an element of the reals. It doesn't change regardless of the transformation. But for the range, we have to watch out for the asymptote. And what you can also do is just look at the function. Here, it's going to be 2. Y equals 2 is going to be the asymptote. So for our range, we have y is an element of the reals, and y has to be greater than 2.